that was easy. Well, as Taylor would say, welcome to the shit show.
This is how never to get monetized. This is the exact opposite of what a DJ.
I will never get enough people to get monetized, and I don't.
Not with that attitude, sir. Not with that attitude.
I have zero filter. Haven't you figured that out yet?
Yeah.
I don't have a filter.
Yeah, you need like we need like an 8-second delay whenever you're around, so we can like quickly like.
I know. When your welcome is welcome to the shit show. That's like.
I figured if
what kind of red carpet is that?
If I ever get enough people to get monetized, I will keep myself. I will brush it up, but I'm never going to. I'm an asshole. Let's just put it that way. It's the easy way. Why not?
I mean, I'm not arguing.
I will not disagree with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if we're still debating, if I do happen to move to where if the job goes well, who knows? I will be taking a drive. Well, I'll be passing right through. I'll be passing right through Brooklyn, going out to my friends on Long Island. So I'll be out there plenty of times.
Yeah, stop boring the audience and say hi to everybody.
Okay, guys, welcome aboard. We are here, and you see our special guest today. Before I make it live for anybody else who wants to join, is Mr. 1000 himself, DJ Linx. I don't have a sound, but I have a sound card board.
Can you make the annoying sound he was making all last night? That beep, 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 beep.
Yeah. Machines will. We figured before opening up to anybody else who wants to join on, and because I know DJ will go to bed, it's late for him. He can't go to Vegas without his wife, so he really can't stay up late with us.
It's daylight savings time too, so
I know.
Oh man, that daylight savings time today kicked my ass.
It did really.
You sure it wasn't the beverages last night that kicked your ass?
Yeah, you were happy-go-lucky. I tried to watch it on the road. That wasn't working.
That played a part. That did play a part.
You need a chalice though, like Remy Q had. He had the.
I know.
He had the fancy, the bougie.
I think I was having some drinks. I only had 2 drinks though. That's the weird part. They were very strong, but I think I was just high off the excitement of everything that was going on.
Yeah,
Nice.
You had 100 people. Well, I mean, hell.
I mean, you had a 2-hour live. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
I remember about an hour and 10 minutes of it.
Well, you can replay it forever.
Yeah, we went for 149 minutes as I tried to watch the rest of it this morning. So I went back and tried to see what I missed, which I guess I missed a book that I sent you. So, hey, we got it back.
I need to go back and see and just match up the prizes of people that won and stuff, because I started writing this stuff down. But then, like, for example, next to Hot Toys, which was the Infinity Gauntlet, Hot Toys, and the winner of the Hot Toys was Infinity Gauntlet.
It's pretty much all Jesse Lundberg. It's either all Nick's Kicks and Comics and Jesse Lundberg. Those are the two that won everything. So
I can definitely say that Chewy's box is on the way out, and I went ahead and stuffed it with some extra stuff.
So you stuffed Chewy's box. Nice.
Including a thanks to a Taylor, one of those green and whatever. He got one of
Captain Marvel 18. Yeah.
What was it again?
Captain Marvel 18, second print, virgin cover.
Yeah. We had to throw one of those in. Actually, I think several of the books I got in the last week I just thrown into there for fun. So
Chubby got the Mandalorian, that's going out tomorrow, and then
nice.
Jesse got the Howard Lee the Duck, and that's going out tomorrow too. So
very cool.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, I have to send out a bunch of things tomorrow.
Yeah,
luckily, a lot of it is doubled up prizes, so it's going to save me on shipping.
There you go.
I did get a lot of flack about the people saying, multiple people won prizes, but I mean that's the way it rolls. I guess I might switch it up next time, but then it's kind of not.
It's your show. Do whatever you want. Fuck them.
Yeah. You're talking about me. Shit. I say shit. You fuck them. Who cares?
Well, it's your channel. I can say fuck them on your channel, right?
It's my show. Who gives a fuck? Yeah. Sorry. But okay, so how does it feel with
what is going on?
Yeah.
I get into that Robin Williams weird ass shit, and I just start rambling. So hey. I guess my dad was manic depressant, so you never know. Maybe I'm in a manic high. Who knows? Hasn't reached me, at least. Reached everybody else in my family, but hey, haven't gotten there yet. But
audience, this is the sign to help me when I'm going like this.
Yeah, that's exactly. Like, safe word avocado.
Safe word avocado. Okay, that works. So how many users up to? How many subs up to now? How much we going for 2,000 soon now?
Oh, me?
Just questions for you. We're grilling you for 10 minutes. Then we'll let you
grilling me for 10 minutes. Nice, sir. I'm past 1,100. Going for 2,000. I think the next giveaway might be 1,500, and then 2,000. I don't know. I was just telling my wife. I was just like, I don't know if we're fortunate enough to reach like these other milestones. I don't know if I'm gonna go all out and do all these crazy prizes like I did. I'd rather just maybe do one prize or two prizes at the same price point of giving everything else away, but maybe like a nice key or something like that. Because yesterday was insane.
Yesterday was a bit nuts. I didn't expect you to give away all that much. But
I really wish I could have stayed down and watched.
I won nothing. It's clearly rigged, people. Clearly.
I thought the funny was when they were writing the numbers in the private chat. I'm going, well, can I just read the number and go and type it here so I'll see it? But
yeah.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even think of that.
I could have sat there. And typed in all the numbers and looked at you guys. I was wondering if you do the whole thing that way. I was like, damn. Then we can't win. We can just read that as we're sitting here.
Wow.
Yeah, and Nick says no, don't limit it to just one prize. I wonder why he says that.
Yeah, how many did you get, Nick? Okay, let's say hi to everybody anyway. Okay, we have Jason's always here. Rob's here. Nick's here. I'm probably gonna miss Ramona's been here since hell froze over. La Crucis, well, yeah, we know he's not. He was actually not the first person to comment this time. Las Crucis did not comment 5 hours early, which I was surprised. But I only made never couldn't figure it out. Yeah, your package is going out tomorrow, and of course one of the books that from DJ's box is in there for you, so it's a different thing. But I'm already selling DJ's box.
Don't do drugs, kids. That's what Daddy's telling you.
Yeah, I'm all over the place, and DJ's making weird things and things. Not bad. We got 10 people. I'm happy with that. I'm good. By the way, if you don't buy StreamYard, you can only. I realized when I was reading how to upgrade, you can only go live for 14 hours a month or something.
Really?
Oh, really?
There's some limit they have on it to being able to go live now.
Yeah,
and recording, I think. Well, yeah, you guys going to, here? I'll go.
Speaking of that Spider-Man booth and going live tomorrow night, 8:30, my channel. Myself and Chad RCG are going to be doing a V17 box battle. So there you go. There's my shameless self promo while I cut Eddie off. So.
Oh, it's okay. Maybe I was wrong. Multi-stream. Okay. No, I was wrong on that.
No. We're not suspending this reading directions, dude.
Compelling content. Let's go through StreamYard settings.
Yeah. No. Just I don't know what multi directions is. Don't destinations is, but that's fine. Who cares?
How about that microphone setting, folks?
Yeah, exactly. The problem is it's Eddie's live, so I can't mute him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be quiet. Sorry, I was just thinking about it as we were sitting here talking.
Yeah. Hey, Rob, you know that comic you wanted that I won? I sold it for a boatload of money today. Sorry, dude.
Which comic was that?
Yeah,
ASM number 11, low grade.
Oh,
the second appearance of Green Goblin. I won it off of Apocalypse, who I think hates me now, but. The guy on eBay made me too good an offer to refuse. So,
oh, nice.
That's awesome. What up, SCG? Southern Comic Geek is in the building.
Well, I'm that jackass that wrecks the GPA by selling it for a couple hundred more than the last sale. So, I never could. It went. I sold it on eBay for $575, guys. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
The last average sales were $275 to $300. So I was like, well, okay. But somebody offered it to me. I was like, oh, yeah, I'll take it. Yeah.
That's a come up, dude. That's awesome.
That's everything's going friggin' nuts. Some eBay just yelled at me. Oh, man.
Let's get them on the horn.
And Adventure Comics is ending in number 1961 is ending in 5 minutes.
Is that the one you just you're gonna snipe for me? Go ahead.
I watched it for fun.
Oh, he's not. Oh, yeah, he sniped you.
I'll snipe Taylor.
I'm waiting on eBay. I'm watching a lot of Incredible Hulk comics. I decided because of Rob Fatstacks, that amazing AOK he sent me. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to try to complete the entire Incredible Hulk run minus the first 6. I'm not going to go.
Yeah. Somebody number one.
Huh?
Didn't somebody on like a $2 number 1 auction or raffle today on Instagram? Is the number 1 with him?
Chip Gettler managed to snipe a win with $2 from somebody. I remember that much, but
wow.
I thought it was 100 shot or something.
Yeah, man, I would, but I'm instead going to use it to get all my stuff cleaned and pressed and graded that I've been meaning to, and then I'm going to use that to get my Werewolf by Night because I trying to turn money into more money. So,
actually, I'm watching an X-Men 93 ends in 19 minutes. So hey, okay,
93. Never mind. I don't. Yeah, huh? 93 is still a reprint, right?
Yes, they're not go. They go for under. It should be an under $50 book, but lately, even the prices on those, if they're 8.0 and above, are ridiculous. Go for over 100.
I never could. I think I saw that one too, that on eBay, the Craven's Last Hunt. So,
yeah. Okay. DJ's. I was gonna ask, okay.
DJ's already checking the time. He's like, I gotta go.
Oh, no. I'm responding to the chat. I hate that in StreamYard you can't respond to the chat.
Yeah, I know. You
Not
can,
controlling the whole shit.
Wait, I can't. You guys can't?
no,
Oh.
yeah, it's your chat, so you
Yeah,
can. but
you're the host.
Oh, okay. There's no way to set it for you guys. Yeah, on my phone yesterday. That's the thing. When I was on my phone, I couldn't. When I was in, I realized I never thought that we could. I've never checked to try to respond. It was like, what? I can't type into everybody.
So if I go on my phone, it's to type in the chat. I'm not texting 911 to come save me from Eddie.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what SCG means. Save Christian girls. No.
Nah, that's my guy, Southern Comic Geek. Also,
Nice. Yeah.
Okay, we do. I've been asking a few questions. Started with Eric last week ago Friday. Curious, DJ, for you, weirdest slab comic you have in your collection. What is it?
Weirdest slab comic I have in my collection.
Oddball one that nobody else would get but you.
I don't think I have any oddball. Like I'm just they're all like keys or decent stuff. Weirdest one, I guess, right now would be, I don't know, maybe that Amazing Spider-Man 344 5.5. Other than that, everything is just like straight like keys. Yeah. So the first appearance of Cletus Cassidy, but it's a 5.5, and I didn't sell it or anything like that. It's like a badge of honor now because it's just like so bad, and I don't believe it's a 5.5 at all. But yeah, I don't have any like weird out there slabs.
Okay, the non-slab books.
Non-slab books. I don't have a lot of old raw books. A lot of my stuff is when I just started collecting back in April. So I don't really have anything. I mean, I opened a bunch of mystery boxes with one thing that comes to mind: Flowers on the Razor's Edge. It's like a weird,
all right,
zombie-ish kind of comic. Like a lot of stuff like that, like early 90s, just weird, demented, bloody shit. Yeah.
Some of that stuff goes
pretty well, though.
Most prize slab, you're the one that you think even that may not be worth the most, but your favorite out of the bunch.
My favorite out of my entire collection is Amazing Spider-Man 347. I have that slab, that a 9.6, and it's signed by Randy Emberlin, Eric Larson, and Stan Lee. And that's the one where Venom, the Hamlet cover, where Venom is holding Spider-Man's. I absolutely, that's my favorite cover of all time. That's the only book that I have from my childhood that I didn't sell. And then I still have that raw, and then I have the CG. I think I have 2 copies of it raw, and then I have that 9.6. I absolutely love that book.
I just won a 344.
Yeah, thanks for paying attention to me, sir.
That was eBay. I just won a 344. I made an offer on a cheap 9.6.
Where's my publicist?
This is
I wasn't planning on buying. I made him half the offer he was asking for it. Hey, but yeah, I like that one too. I think I sold that one last year. When we first moved up here, I moved all my comic books into this room. What I had left, I kept all the McFarlane stuff. I sold 300 back 20 years ago. And
what are you going to sell that second print Ultimate Fallout 4 over there for, Eddie?
It's going to go into a gift.
Oh, nice.
It's going to go into. I got it dirt cheap right before I got laid off. I have I had this coming, and I bought another one a month and a half ago. It's coming from Canada. It's a slab 9.4 of the regular cover for second print. I since I got rid of my 9.6 first print, I wanted to at least have one of them. So I figured I was going to send this in, but it has.
Yeah, blink. Yeah, DJ's blinking SOS right now, dude.
That's one thing. I'm boring the shit out of him. Got it. But okay, DJ, if you're bored, you can leave. I'm going to open up to anybody else who wants to join us. My God.
I'm not bored.
Dude,
I'm
just being
interacting with the chat.
So yeah, he asked me a question, so I answered him.
So I think I mentioned it. Now, not that y'all asked me, but I have two favorite slabs that I can't choose between for 2 very different reasons. One is the Star Wars #1 that I won from that Spider-Man booth because I'm a Star Wars guy, and it's just one of my rails for fucking ever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's signed by everybody, all that. I'm not getting rid of that one ever. But then also, the other one is my emotional favorite, and it's one of my first AOKs. Technically, Gary B sent me the first AOKs because that's what Gary B does. He sends everybody the AOK first. But Slotted Up sent me a graded Sandman #1 because he knew I was hunting for it. And this is like before Slotty had his channel or anything. And it's just like
on here.
It was a big boy book. I'm like, holy hell! So
Nick, what up? Rob, what up?
Welcome everybody.
I don't know if you guys can handle all the baldness that just entered the stream.
Yeah, my God, it's like I can
I'll take off my hat and overcompensate with my '80s hair. How about that?
Can we play the bongos if I get low enough? I mean,
Nick and I are the Hair Club for Men commercial now.
Listen, it's a very exclusive club. We all can't have Taylor's hair.
You're the bottom row bongos, yeah.
Yes, not all of us have the great heads. We have to cover it up with the hair.
We got the headsets going too.
Taylor,
I look good bald. I've shaved my head before. It's not a pretty sight.
I have dents in my head up here. I think from when I was a kid, I hit my head so many times doing shit. So.
Raise your hand.
You or your dad?
Hey, so I just want to clarify what happened last night. There were
Nick won everything. That's what happened.
Nick won everything.
There were 2 other people who won 2 prizes before me, and I was like, "What is this nonsense? People winning multiple prizes." And then I started to feel it was okay.
Yeah. Weird how you changed your mind on that one. What did you end up winning, Nick? I can't remember.
I got the Infinity Gauntlet and the Detective Comics 1000.
Oh, that's
Nice.
that's the one I got dusted on. You can have it. I sent it to DJ.
And honestly, I was gonna give that one to K Titus before like a little left-handed comment come out. So
I heard that. I didn't see it, but somebody had told me that, and not to have like a gossip corner.
yeah.
But I heard somebody was just like K Titus was saying some comments in the chat, and I went through some of it, and I didn't see it, but
He was just doing what he does.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, it would look good in my room anyway. So
It's K Titus.
I'm sending you another slab on top of that, sir. No, I'm
He'll get over it into the next giveaway, and it'll all be fine. What's up, Chip? What's up, Average Will? How y'all doing tonight?
Oh, Will, what's going on?
Yeah, it's just crazy how some people like really take it to heart. Like, I get it. Like somebody's winning multiple prizes, but at the same time, you have you have a 1 in 133 chance to get something.
Yeah.
More than there's a bigger chance that you're not going to get anything. So you can't be mad. Just be happy.
So
It's not like I shelled out money for something and got nothing.
like
exactly.
TSMB or Torpedo or
I need a drink.
It's all free stuff, so you can't be mad. It's not like it's a raffle.
Yeah,
But you can get pissed off if you put your $2, but it's all free stuff. Can't be
Louis
mad.
C.K., who I know he's on the shit list for comedians, had a bit where like he was on one of the first flights where they had Wi-Fi, and it didn't work. Like halfway through, it broke down, and everyone's bitching. And he's like, "You didn't know this existed 10 minutes ago." And that's how I feel about YouTube and the audience.
Yeah, it's so.
I mean, I love you all guys, but you know.
Yeah, it's
stay at your own home.
Sorry.
Average Row, what up, man?
Did somebody say something about me, the bumps on my head from my dad?
I don't know, dude.
That's what I suggested. It wasn't you doing something. It was your dad.
No. My dad was ex Vietnam, PTSD. He actually kicked me and my sister's ass down the hallway. You know, we were small. I mean, it was New York. What do you want? We're in Queens.
It was a different day. We did that for fun.
You didn't say shit to your dad.
Where did I walk into? What did I walk into? Eddie's abuse support group?
We're telling all our traumatic events from our childhood, so you're up, Slot.
Yeah, I got beat with a belt. That's it.
Who didn't?
Yeah,
the belt. I can see DJ in the Catholic school getting hit with the, you know.
Yeah.
No, you were what back when okay? What school did you go to in the Bronx then?
No, I didn't go to school. I didn't go to school in the Bronx. I went to regular public school in Brooklyn. So for elementary school, I went to PS 157 in Bed-Stuy, and then I went to IS.
Was that different, Eddie, than PS 156 or?
I went to 129. PS 129.
It is different. Yeah.
It's an interesting school system.
I had a PS2. Does that count?
Sure,
it does.
Nick, what school did you go to? Elementary school?
PS 272, right off of CVU Avenue, right next to Rockaway Parkway.
Nice.
Linx and I share a common train station.
Nice.
When I was a kid, we never used the train.
There is one great thing about having a school just named like PS number something or other, is people aren't going back and protesting that they should change that name because that PS number was like some bad connotation or anything, right?
Well, too, there's usually a name associated with it. Somebody who did great for the community. Like mine was Curtis Estabrook, and I don't think anybody outside of the neighborhood actually heard of him. So
I couldn't tell you who mine was. I go back and look at the building now. It's one big brick building. It is a square red brick building. There's nothing. It's bizarre.
I mean, your dad is graduating class.
1138. Good job there. Never figure it out.
I was going to say you can protest a PS school. I could see a group saying that it's 3 letters shy of penis and that's too masculine.
Probably.
Somebody will do something.
That's what you get for identifying it and assuming that it was masculine.
I mean, I know.
Why didn't you ask it what it thought?
Yeah.
I went to Riverview Lutheran grade school. It was terrifying, and it didn't stick. And there were 4 people in my class.
4?
Yeah.
4 people.
It was a private little
graduating class. And
What
all
the
you guys
They finished in the
in
bottom
New York.
Jeez.
So now when you tell people you graduated 4th in your class, it doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything, but you don't tell the whole story.
Rob, how many? Rob, your graduating high school class, how many people? You're in California. I'm assuming 2,000. We had like 1,500.
Yeah.
I have no idea. It was a big school. Fairly big school here in the Silicon Valley. I don't pay attention to.
Yeah.
Oh, my
How
high
many
school was
people
big.
were
We
in
had
the
130 in our graduating class.
Yeah, I had like 212.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like Frank Zappa went to our high school. I think that's where he went. Something like that. The only person ever to go to my high school. Oh, DJ left us.
No, he's taking his pants off.
No, I'm here.
He's getting dressed. He's getting changed.
Yeah, he's putting his sport coat back on.
Yeah, Chip, mine kind of was like a one-room schoolhouse, honestly. So
Okay.
full of indoctrination and terrifying ideas. I've since been excommunicated, but
That sounds serious.
oh, it just means like not a
Just means his telephone's broken.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an interesting story, but I'll tell it off air. It's not ready for the general public.
The general public. Big shout out to Chip. Chip won. I think he
Chip won something. I can't remember what he won.
Chip was smoking a
Chip won the
cigar
GP.
right after.
Chip. It's funny. On Instagram, I saw Chip's post, which was amazing, congratulating me and Remy for having a good show. And then I tagged one of my friends who's also a big cigar aficionado to see if they can befriend each other in the IG cigar community.
Nice.
I'm all about getting people together.
It's a party at DJ's place next summer, right? We're heading to go to the Bronx and hang out.
October.
I think we should. I think you all should go to the Midwest this year and go to C2E2.
I'm not. I want to go December.
If I'm nearby, hey, if I move, where's that? Is that the one?
It's by you, Eddie. It's in like the burbs by the airport. Yeah, it's in
Okay, so if
in December. So
if I move, then I will be there. But there's about a 2% chance I move. The second interview was kind of odd, so we'll see.
well,
Don't they normally ask you things in interviews?
maybe they just learned that if they ask you one question, it's a 20-minute thing. Kidding.
So
Yeah,
the one in
no.
Houston, the one in Houston fell through. The one in Houston fell through.
Houston fell through the wheel like 2 days later. I was overqualified for it. The pay was only about $50,000 a year, and it just wasn't going to happen. So, I mean, this interview, the guy basically he just went down and said, "Okay, Radar, whatever the name of the company is." My God, I forget it every time. He basically just walked through their whole entire system, said what they're going to try to do. At the end of the interview, said, "Well, I've got to talk to the board of directors and everything, but and I'll get back to you in about 10 days."
That doesn't sound bad.
No, it wasn't bad. It was just odd. I'm used to questions.
Sometimes people just don't know they're not good interviewers, and they think that you're a good candidate, and they just start telling you they're trying to sell you the job, rather than find out if you're a person for the job.
Basically, they're a giant truck stop. They hold 180 trucks and like 100 cars in front, and it's just like we have Loves around here. They're trying to expand to 20 new locations in the next, 2 years, and they need somebody to do all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
No,
I know y'all care, but I did not win that eBay auction that we were talking about earlier.
Oh, that sounds. What did it
It was
finish?
a good book. It was a book I think Rob even would have wanted, probably.
It was a cool book.
Yeah.
It was the first appearance of General Zod.
Yeah, it's Superman.
Yeah, I know, but like, I don't like Superman, but I do like Zod. So
I agree. I mean, ironically, in my gaming world, my whole thing has been based around General Zod for years, but I can't.
Gaming world.
it was
Gaming.
real cheap.
Oh,
yeah, I mean,
Online
it still went pretty cheap. It went for 160, but I just didn't go that high.
Now, are we team Michael Shannon or team Terrence? What was his last name?
Oh, Terrence, what's his face? Mac
Yeah.
or Terrence?
Yeah.
The OG.
Have they? Did they say Shannon might do? What's the Spider-Man?
Oh, Terrence Stamp.
No, Craven.
Terrence Stamp.
Has Craven been cast yet?
Is he even guaranteed? I don't think he would fit in with the multiverse thing.
I don't think so.
They were talking about it. I know they talked about Keanu, and then they talked about Michael Shannon as Craven.
I think Keanu's I don't think Keanu's doing shit until he makes Berserker. As far as like superheroes go, I could be nuts, but like, I got a feeling he just wants to be make his own thing.
Probably.
I agree.
What do you guys think about the actor that plays Superman in the Superman and Lois?
Haven't watched.
He's actually pretty good.
I haven't watched it. I know who you're talking about, but I haven't watched it. I need to watch it.
Is
Is
it
it on
on
HBO Max or just the CW app?
CW, but it doesn't.
CW.
It doesn't feel like a CW. Well, it's still got high school drama and stuff, but it doesn't. It's shot differently and it's like lit differently and different filter basically.
It's
But
better.
But it's better than the other stuff that CW puts out. How about that?
I don't like him. I don't think he looks like Superman to me.
Really?
It doesn't look like Superman.
Will
He
it go
looks-
on? Will
He
it
looks
go
a
on?
little too ethnic.
Will it go on HBO Max?
I don't know.
No,
I mean,
CW's free,
I
Eddie.
actually like Brandon Routh as Superman too, though. What's her face? The guy that.
Because he was really close to Christopher Reeve, I think.
Yeah, very.
Yeah, I mean, he probably
Christopher
And
Reeve.
those CW shows are usually good the first 2-3 seasons, and then you just fall off a cliff.
Yeah.
It was great though to see Brandon Routh when he came back at the end of during the Infinite Crisis thing in the CW.
Yeah.
Arrowverse.
I mean, that was a. Yeah.
It was a nice callback to let him put him on again, and because that didn't get.
I
much
heard they
love.
didn't do anything with him. That they just benched him.
Well,
Yeah, they kind of did.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to do the same thing with Cavill too, I think.
Yeah.
Cavill's the best Superman since Reeves, in my opinion. But
you know, WB doesn't know what it's doing.
Well, if I were still invited on Small Towns, we could debate that. But
Whatever happened to those Topic Tuesdays or whatever they're called?
I don't know. He just kind of ended it, which is fine.
too busy.
My weekends have gotten nuts anyways. So
Who's
we'd
like,
we'd record him on the weekends, and then he'd put him up at like stupidly early on Monday morning. I'm like, okay.
Did you sell your house, Taylor? Your duplex?
I got 2 offers in. I got another one coming tonight. Maybe another one. Maybe 2 more. That's why I'm checking my email religiously. So
Nice.
Now,
we'll
getting
see.
back
This
to
is the part. This is the stressful part of real estate. Like for the next 12 hours, are going to be real exciting. But it is what it is.
Not too.
I caught that.
What's a little bit?
real
What's a few
exciting.
stomach ulcers? It's part of a normal job, you know.
Job? Work? What's that?
Yeah, exactly.
No, you get one.
Eddie's
I would much
plug
rather
last
just
night
sell
on
comic book
DJ's
on eBay
Live
for
was the
500
best.
bucks.
What was that slot?
I said Eddie's plug last night on your live was the best. You're like, Eddie, you got anything to promote? Yeah, I need a job.
That was great.
No, first it was Eddie. You got anything to plug? Yeah, let me plug all these kids. It was just
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
but
also-
you crap.
we're
It's
freezing.
That would be great if he said that and then pulled out a Nerf gun.
oh, Rob Fat Stacks.
Those kids are beating the crap out of each
A
other.
Nerf gun.
They get nasty. They get
I thought you were
nasty.
going the other direction, like a Kong chew toy for dogs.
He showed the kids
No.
first so he could be like, look at all these grandkids I have to feed. Now
Yeah, exactly.
I need a
Pretty good
job.
job.
I would have if it leads to a job, that's amazing.
Well, you saw that dog. You saw that dog, right? That was Cassie. Her head's about. That's the one that bit me when she was attacking one of our other dogs. That's a 150-pound Mastiff. She's,
wow.
she's living down south now. So,
Like, A-OK me a second interview.
Yeah. What's up, Gray Man? How you doing?
Grayman, how goes it? I got to catch up on all my freaking comments on YouTube. I've been behind. I saw.
Yeah. Oh,
Less than a minute.
I'm sure you won in the summer raffle. Oh, from Retriever. That's nice. That's still a cool book to have. You can't have good villains without having, or good heroes without having good villains. That's the.
DJ's checking it. What's he watching? What is it?
I'm watching you and then trying to interact with your audience.
Yeah,
Oh,
somebody has to.
Oh, look at him showing you how it's done. It's like he's got 1,000 or more subscribers or something. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
he's got talent.
But okay, like,
He's trying to
yeah,
keep
I'm
you
going
the secret
back to my
sauce.
point for a minute. Like, you guys all thought Wonder Woman 84, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we can all agree it was hot garbage.
That was terrible.
And it was bad because the villain was awful.
Terrible.
It was
both of
bad
them.
because number one was so great, and we had such higher expectations.
Yeah,
in my
that's true.
opinion.
That
Yeah,
too. I mean, it was the pacing was way off, and I mean, there's a lot of shit wrong with it. But
And
like,
I think as strong as they made her in the first one, to reduce her to needing the love of a man in the second one was just
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, and watching fireworks from an airplane.
That can be
Well,
overlooked, but I can't.
well,
it's hard
come
to
on.
believe it's the same director, honestly.
But don't they always keep museum jets loaded with fuel enough to fly
right.
around the world? I mean, just
well,
sitting
also
out there on
jets
the
aren't
runway.
two-seaters like that. But yeah,
And the fact that, I mean, flying a World War I biplane is exactly the same as flying a jet.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does
I
anyone
mean,
know?
there was a lot of problems with it, but my biggest one was like Pedro Pascal is not a compelling villain. He's just a whiny. And Minerva was even worse. It's like, oh,
Not at all.
God, my wife's got
but
me.
it took Marvel like 10 movies to figure it out too. Marvel's first 10 villains are kind of trash.
Does anyone know when the Snyder Cut actually releases?
I have no idea.
It's coming up, right?
March 18th. Yeah, Thursday.
Well, I know, but what time?
I would.
I don't know.
I don't know.
3
I don't
a.m.
know with HBO.
So
Oh,
it's like all those things that release on a whatever it is, it releases at 3 a.m. Eastern time.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Talk about Pascal. My wife's got me rewatching Game of Thrones, and I realized there's Pascal playing the Dorne Prince.
Yeah.
He was great in that.
I was looking at one episode. I'm only up to one episode of him, but I'm looking at him going, wait, that's. Yeah,
Yeah, he was great. He was great in Narcos. He was great in.
Yeah.
But he could be better.
And as long as he keeps the mask on in The Mandalorian, I think he's good.
Yeah.
I just don't think he doesn't
So
look like an
every
action
time
hero.
he's being played by John Wayne's grandson, he's great.
Yeah.
I felt him in Mandalorian when that the penultimate episode where he took off his mask when he was in like the quarters of all the other soldiers.
Hold on, what does penultimate mean?
Yeah, where do we get that one from?
This is when you get to 1,000 subscribers, they give you a new vocabulary.
Oh no, I just gave up that I have an education. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The jig is up.
Wait a second, you told us you went to PS.
Everybody loves DJ Linx because he's a nerd.
It's bad enough when I watch Gary B's reviews, I have to look up what the cutie means. So in one day, it's tough.
Penultimate is that the episode before last. Oh man, that's hilarious.
No, I'm
There
sorry.
you go.
When he showed his face, that it was like like, cool and all that stuff. But then when he took off the helmet in the last episode and the child was all like that, it was like so emotional. But they just showed his face the episode before, and it was completely wasted. I think.
No, didn't he?
Oh, I think
the helmet when they had them trapped inside the one thing with the flamethrower guy. He took off his helmet during that.
But it didn't count because I forgot about it.
I think they're gonna take off his helmet more and more and more. As I think he's gonna relax his Mandalorian-ness.
His voice does not match his face, and that's my only weird thing. When you see his face, you go, doesn't remind me. It just doesn't sound the same. I guess I don't know. I'm not.
Well, because one's in a sound studio. It's basically just him reading it.
Yeah, he's reading with somebody
He
else.
doesn't do any of the physical acting in that.
Yeah, and I think they should bring Bill Burr back one time a season.
Oh no, keep him in it. I'd like to see him be permanent if he's around.
That was awesome about his little redemption arc and stuff in that same episode that I was talking about. That was awesome.
Just to hear him rip it like the past 5 or 6 years, how he hated Star Wars, and then to see him on it, it's a great character. It was awesome.
Oh, Jason, who won your first prize thing?
It was actually a fellow New Yorker, guys. It was
Anachronic
Joe.
Comics.
Yeah, Anachronic Comics.
No lie, I half expected to win that one.
I was thinking it was going to go to you or someone else in DJ's giveaway that won like 6 prizes.
He's down in Florida though right now, isn't he?
You're one of those. You're anti-double prize.
He's snowboarding.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get canceled by the prize brigade.
Hey,
I'm
well,
okay with that. Gina Carano cannot act, and you all can fight me to the death on that. She was horrible in that show.
No, she can't act. She's a fighter. She's a UFC fighter. She's not an actress.
I mean, that's not. There's plenty of people that can do both things, but she was just so stiff and so like.
In my opinion, very easy to look at that lady. She's too muscular or super hot.
I don't know, something about her. I didn't really care for her. I didn't care if she got canceled, and I don't give a crap. But I really don't give a crap what people say in their private lives or anything. So, they say whatever you want. I got.
Never could figure it out. That's what he does. That's what he does. Never could figure it out. He loves to piss people off.
Yeah, he's like Jim Jeffries, right? He's another one of my. I love Jim Jeffries, but people hate him.
What happened?
Jim Jeffries' gun rant is one of the best bits of comedy ever.
It is, absolutely.
This comment from 3 weeks ago when the Golden Globes aired. Do you have that much of a clip?
Let's get that clip live, Eddie. You're in charge of all this. I don't.
Oh, you mean the Grammys? The Grammys.
Oh, the Gram. Oh, is it the Gram? Okay.
Yeah, tonight's the Grammys.
Really?
Yeah, my wife's watching it as she's trying to get to sleep for
work. I don't know. Yeah.
You mean she's not watching RuPaul's Drag Race?
No, she's not. No, I think she's almost caught up, I guess.
I'd rather watch that than the Grammys, I think.
I hate award shows, man. I completely loathe the award shows, and especially like the pre-show where it's like all about the fashion and stuff.
Yeah,
I can't stand that.
I only kind of like them when they're hosted by people that hate them.
Yeah,
like Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, like Ricky Gervais and Norm Macdonald hosting the Oscar. Like, you know, people hated it, but they just wanted the paycheck. Then I enjoy watching it because you could tell they hate the celebrities, they hate everybody there. They just like.
I love Norm Macdonald, man.
Yeah, Norm Macdonald's great.
I saw him at a comedy club before the world ended here in New York at Caroline's, and I love him on TV in short bursts, like whenever he's on Conan or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I went and he did his whole hour set, and it was like one of the worst bombing sets I've ever seen.
Oh boy,
what the hell is going on? But you know what I mean? There was booze, so
yeah, fair enough.
You dirty dog.
Dinkum, he's one of the best comedians in general, not just Australian stand-up comedians. I think he's one of the best.
Does Australia have more than one comedian?
So by default, he's the best Australian comedian. The other one is Dinkum.
It's Dinkum. There you go.
No, you got Lee. Lee is in Australia too, isn't he?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lee from Whack Comics.
Fresh face Lee.
Yo, I love those guys, man.
Dude, I had to rewind that. I was watching that with Super Jesse, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, I turned around for a second, looked back, and I'm like, wait a minute. I thought he just had a mustache, like a handlebar mustache. So I rewound the video, and I'm like, he did.
That was great.
It was awesome.
Oh, Paul Hogan. Yeah, fair enough. All right, yeah.
Oh God, Paul Hogan. Isn't he was dead?
Yeah, but he was funny.
Yeah, kind of.
Was he?
Yeah, Crocodile Dundee was enjoyable. I'll give him that.
Oh God.
That's not a knife. This is a knife, and I butchered the accent, so I should just be canceled myself. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My old school. I like George Carlin.
Yeah, that's
Carlin
knife appropriation.
Yeah.
My daughter did get made fun of by a comedian at one live place.
I know. I'm not familiar with Rodney Rude. I'll have to look him up.
What's the guy that played the multiple automaton on Shield Agents of Shield? The comedian, the short guy. He's on
Pat Oswalt.
Pat Oswalt, yeah.
Patton Oswalt was at BlizzCon, if anybody knows what that is, 2008. And my daughter was up in front at the stage, and she's wearing the elf ears, dressed up like an elf. And my daughter was, 10 at the time? Not even. Yeah, probably 10. And Patton Oswalt gets up there to do a whole thing and just starts bagging on my 10-year-old. It was on YouTube for a while, but I'm going, okay, I hope it's still there. I can't find it anymore. But, yeah, because BlizzCon actually had Metallica this year. That's scary.
Okay, then.
He just wrote some image book that came out last month, I think. Forget the name of it.
Well,
it's something in the Black Hammer universe.
And then Black Hammer, yeah.
And he's also doing MODOK, which is great.
Great.
Yeah, I like him. He works. Sorry.
Well, he's going to be the voice of MODOK in the animated thing on Hulu, too.
What's the date for Winter Soldier coming?
Next week, I think, right? Or this week?
The 19th, the day after the Snyder Cut.
I thought it was the 16th. Okay. That's what I was wondering. Because I know it's coming up. It's only 6 episodes, but it should be good.
I hope it's good. I don't have high expectations for it for some reason. I just hope it's good.
They say it's also close to an hour an episode too.
Oh, good. I'm so sick of 38-minute.
Yeah.
30-minute episodes.
I think it'll be more
like a 12-minute credit scene.
Yeah. Of paintings, which is kind of cool for The Mandalorian, but still, I mean.
So did you guys all hate WandaVision? I mean, what were your thoughts on it?
I liked it quite a bit.
I loved it.
Yeah, as did I.
I loved the way they trolled everybody. I mean, hey, go buy it.
They definitely trolled the audience. It was great.
That was part of the enjoyment for me, was just to see everybody's theories. I mean, that week before the penultimate episode.
Look at him.
Oh,
hey, he
used it in a sentence.
I had to, I rushed out and I bought a Legend of Blue Marvel 1. I was like, yeah, I got my hands all ready. I was like, I'm going to make some money. And then nothing happened.
And that's when people like me who sit there back and go.
Well, that
my least favorite episode was the second to last. Yeah, or as some people call it, penultimate.
I know that book is going to hit, so I don't mind. I've been looking for a copy for a long time, so I got a pretty good deal on it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, especially the last episode. I guess they kind of had to change things around or cut things because I think Monica was shafted. The whole Ralph Boner thing was and Darcy only had one line in the last episode. But it had to do with Wanda and Vision, when Vision was about to die, and then the wall is closing in on them, and then when he started tearing and stuff, I was just like, oh my god!
Yeah, there was some shooting schedule things that got mixed up because of the pandemic and such, but in places being shut down. But
So I guess
and honestly, sorry, go ahead.
No, it was a clear way to bring Vision back in, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, that basically was that whole part was, and he's now the White Vision.
Yeah.
As long as Darcy and Jimmy Woo get their own show, I'll be happy.
Dude,
Jimmy Woo is great.
Those are perfect. I like that. Someone said that they should. Was that you? Yeah, it was you who said that, right?
I'm not the only one. I mean, it's not a unique hot take. The internet liked them as the internet's shipping them, I believe is what it's called, right?
Yeah, they'll make a great buddy cop series.
It would be a great
Nick was saying something. Go.
Honestly, I could watch Wanda in that new outfit all day.
Fair enough.
All I can say is I love the way that so many speculators went nuts over every little nuance, and I hope a lot of them lost their shirts. That's just all I'm saying.
I have the books.
Oh yeah, I mean,
have a lot of the books gone down? I don't even watch the books.
I mean, it's the same people that are buying every single piece of.
I see people like
they can
some
get.
people today trying to really badly hawk the Mephisto, saying, "Oh no, he's still possible," and it's like, okay, yeah, maybe, but
no, there's no damn way Marvel's going to piss off the Chinese market that much.
Yeah, they're not going to introduce the devil. Like, there's no way Mephisto's coming.
No, they have too many other villains to work with. Like, you're not.
I think this Shang-Chi is going to be the Black Panther for Asia.
I can see that.
That movie's going to be huge.
I hope they do Shang-Chi better than they did Iron Fist. Iron Fist was garbage.
Iron Fist was a TV show compared to
I think they were
garbage.
I think there's a reason. I think that's why they pulled everything off of Netflix and back into their own studios so they can control more of it.
No, they did that because of
Daredevil was amazing.
Daredevil was amazing. Daredevil was great.
Why was Luke Cage and the other one's trash?
I thought the casting for Luke Cage was great. I hope they bring him back, but I mean, it was a hot mess.
Yeah. Iron Fist, the first season was just boring as shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was just a bad actor.
And then I watched the first episode of season 2, and I was like, legit, I can't do this shit.
Yeah, no more.
Yeah, I was like, I can't do this.
It was good. The Defenders series was decent when they had all of them together.
Okay.
All of them together worked okay, but not that good.
I thought the first 2 seasons of Jessica Jones were really good. And
I got called out after the first season. I couldn't even bring myself to watch the second season.
Yeah, I think that
third season of Daredevil I really liked.
The Purple Man was really good.
Yeah. I liked him that worked.
The Purple Man. I went to a small con at a hotel. I think it was in the New Yorker hotel in the city over here. And the actor that played Luke Cage was there at a table. And this was at the height of the Luke Cage show. And nobody was there at the line, like waiting to take pictures with him and stuff. So bad.
But my problem with them was when you sit there and watch many of the shows, but some of them more so than others, especially Luke Cage. It was okay. You get the setup in the first episode or 2, and then it's 5 episodes of filler and side quests, and then then wrap it up in the final episode or something. It's like you stretched it out to make an entire season run of this. This could have been a 3 or 4 hour long thing. And be done with it.
What's up, Comic Hunter? Man, I think you were the only one.
Mr. Dinkum.
Mr. Dinkum.
Give us a new name. What was his old name, DJ?
Real Fair Dinkum Reviews.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah, but I saw that yesterday. I was like, oh, he changed his name. But Alex is a good dude.
Yeah, great man. I'm in the same boat as DJ Linx. I didn't even give episode 1 a try on season 2 of Iron Fist. I was like, I'm not even going to bother with it. But maybe I should.
I think I tried, but I gave up. I don't quite remember what happened on the second season, but like the first, I remember watching. But
if you like the idea of Iron Fist, but we're turned off by it, you should go read Firepower.
Firepower's good.
Yeah.
I think that was my problem, right? Is that most of these characters aren't characters that I read, and so it's like if I'll watch them in the movie or the TV show because I'm invested in the MCU. But if it's not interesting enough to hold on to me because I don't have that interest in the character already, then I'm not going to continue to go on with it, right?
Yeah,
So,
I even as a kid, I never read Power Man or Iron Fist. It just made me look at it and go, no.
Did any of you guys ever watch that DC Heroes? I can't remember what it was now.
It's DC. That's all you got to say.
You talking about the one where they're doing the insurance company or something?
No, they would travel back in time and stuff to try to fix.
Oh, Legends of Tomorrow.
Legends of Tomorrow. Did you guys watch it? I like that.
Yeah,
I tried the first season and it wasn't good. I heard
the
it got
first
better.
season wasn't good. After the first season, it got much better. Vandal Savage was annoying.
He was,
as was their Hawkman and Hawkwoman love triangle.
Yeah, I feel the Rip Hunter guy was annoying to me.
Didn't they bring on John Constantine eventually?
Yes, they did.
Yes. Maybe I'll give it another shot.
They had hit.
Wait, hold on. From Power Man, isn't the main evil guy from Power Man being put in the Blade movie now?
Yeah.
So we're just that kind of is. I mean,
a lot of actors have played numerous things.
Yeah, but that was a major. I mean, we go from the major to this person. Now you're gonna.
You ever watch Captain America? He was also Human Torch. It doesn't get more like.
He was also the guy from the Losers too.
Also, the Human Torch was Killmonger. So I mean,
different timeline. What timeline?
They're not counting. None of the Netflix stuff are continuity either. So chill out.
No.
Yeah.
But why are they thinking about bringing Daredevil in then?
Just because it's not continuity doesn't mean you can't bring that character in to then become continuity.
Just to troll the audience further, like they did.
Let me bring you into this is the issue that Star Wars fans are having problems with. They can't understand the fact that just because Disney said this isn't continuity doesn't mean we can't bring that character in and have a new continuity, and that the old stuff still isn't continuity.
I guess. But to me, it was all done during the whole time of everything. They reference stuff and.
You sound so dejected, Eddie.
Yes.
Well, because
Sir, do you want this job? I guess.
Yeah, maybe. See, Rob with his voice just beat you down for a while. You just had to give up.
That's why you got those lumps on your head, sir.
Eddie, are you okay? Are you okay, Eddie?
Eddie, you okay? You okay?
I think.
Hey, now the song just got my mind, Rob. Why'd you do that?
Just been hit by.
No.
Just been hit by a smooth criminal.
Hey, Taylor's spraying his mouth. What's he doing?
I'm looking at a real estate offer. So.
Oh, nice.
The bad guy from Luke Cage season 1. That he was also he was on Boardwalk Empire as well. I forgot who the character that he played.
He was not the main guy, the second villain they brought in, right?
Yeah.
He was in Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah, that dude was awesome, man.
Yeah, he's a menacing figure, that guy.
Yeah. I forget, it's not Cottonmouth. Cottonmouth was Mahershala.
Square jawed guy. I forgot his
name. It was the other guy.
Yeah, I forgot the character that he played, but he was awesome.
I saw another stupid report that I'm wondering. They're saying Wesley Snipes is on board maybe for Blade.
I heard the opposite. I heard he was doing some project to do anti-Blade because they weren't giving him any burn.
Anti-Blade, that's hilarious.
Anti-Blade.
Hey, the guy's gonna pay his taxes.
Is it the spoon?
He's gonna pay his taxes.
He's forked. He's just a fork.
I think Mahershala Ali is going to do great as Blade. I think he'll be badass.
I think so too.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
He's a great actor, that guy.
He was basically Blade in Alita Battle Angel, like his whole getup and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I haven't seen it.
Looked amazing. I'm just looking up with that character. Oh, Misty
Blade's
Knight.
not a hard. I don't think Blade's a hard role to fill. Really.
No. Yeah, I mean Wesley Snipes was good at it, but he's also didn't have to have any range or empathy or skill.
I think Wesley Snipes
have no emotion. Swing your fists and legs around.
Yeah. Diamondback.
There you go.
He was awesome.
Wait, I gotta rewatch those shows. It's been a while.
I'm gonna rewatch Justice League tonight. Probably
was really good.
The regular Josh Whedon hybrid Justice League.
Yeah, just because I want to watch it and get it fresh in my head again and see how bad it really was, so I could get excited even more for the Snyder Cut, right?
Yeah, that was bad. I think after we left the theater, I was so mad I just started an argument with my wife just because I needed to get my frustration out.
I do own it on Vudu. I just had to go back and rewatch it. I guess. I mean, it was unmemorable. I mean, it was bad.
So this is my thing. I mean, DJ, you're not a big DC fan, so why were you so disappointed?
So thank you for asking that question, Nick. I love Man of Steel. I think Man of Steel. I'm probably in the minority. I think Man of Steel is a masterpiece.
Where's that mute button?
Okay, so you like Man of Steel even though he killed somebody.
Which one? Which one?
What happens is I don't have any investment in any of the characters, so I'm only going by what I see on the screen. And I loved Man of Steel.
I like Man of Steel.
Yeah, when he killed Zod, I think for me that's when he became Superman. Because you can't say Superman doesn't kill anybody. Why doesn't he kill anybody? So from now, after he killed General Zod, Zod, he takes that oath to never kill anybody. So that's just one of my things. I love Man of Steel. I love the BVS, the Ultimate Edition. Again, I'm in the super minority, but I love the action and everything. I just think they messed up when they included the entire movie in the trailer. Legit, every single plot point in the trailer, which was crazy. But whatever, I loved it. So then Justice League, I was expecting something more in that vein, but they lightened up the tone. They forced some jokes. You could clearly see where things were re-edited. Stuff in the initial trailer, like the teaser, and then the first trailer we got completely changed in the Justice League movie, and it was just a hodgepodge of like Zack Snyder's vision and then Josh Whedon's forced humor and forced interactions. Like anything that had to do with the Flash in that movie, in his talking scenes, his funny scenes, horrible. I started arguing with my wife.
That was a long-winded answer. You could have just said, "How many tickets did you buy to go see that movie?"
It was a long-winded answer. I'm trying to take my.
No, what I'm saying, how many tickets did you buy? You, your wife, and your kids, or just?
Nah, just us two.
Okay, two. So he spent $30. He's entitled to enjoy his time for $30.
I think it's funny, Rob. You're talking about being long-winded, sir.
Sorry.
Add the popcorn in, you're good. I mean,
yeah, it was close to like 75 bones to go see a movie.
Never could figure out. You're right. A lot of people did come out of Boardwalk Empire.
What movie theater are you going to where you're spending $30?
Oh, over here, that's normal price. So a ticket to a movie, let's say Alamo.
No, I meant he was saying, $30. It's $30 is one ticket.
Yeah, he has his AARP card. So.
It's like if you go into the prime time, it's like $15.50 a piece.
Yeah, 13.
I don't spend the money for the 3D because I can't stand it.
Or you don't like the big.
They all have luxury seats
IMAX
around here.
IMAX.
I don't need to go to the IMAX. I can go regular size screen. Is fine. I don't need to sit here and like this throughout the movie so I can see the screen.
You're watching tennis.
Exactly.
I like the recliners. I like when you hit a button and they bring you a drink. Yeah.
Every theater here in Silicon Valley has that. So
I don't like that. I like just give me a seat, give me popcorn, and that's it. I don't even like that.
Here we got nothing
like real food because it smells so like I smell
James Willie.
I tell you what, though, going to see, depending on where you live, like I saw Endgame in Brooklyn, and the way the people react, is far worth the admission. And you're sitting in shitty seats with rats crawling across your foot, stale ass popcorn. But when you hear people screaming at the screen, it takes it to a whole nother level.
Hell yeah.
I don't know about the rats, but I can go with everything else you said.
Yeah, I'll do that if I have to. But can I be the one guy in a recliner?
Yeah, I mean, here, like I said, down here and everything, they've pretty much all done all that because they got to compete with people wanting to watch it at home on their home theater systems and everything else. And
in California, everything is big screens and.
I'd rather watch movies here in my home. I got the big screen, my recliner, and I have.
Well, I can imagine if that wall behind you is any indication of the TV setup you got, I'd rather go to your house too.
Well, let's also say I did spend 15 years in the audio video business working for an audio manufacturer, so we paid pennies on the dollar for our equipment. I have far better equipment than I could ever afford in real life.
That's one thing when that's one of the things I miss most is going to the movies. So once we knew we were going to be on lockdown, one of the first things I did was go get a giant TV.
Yeah.
If we're going to watch our movies in the house, we need a giant TV.
The TV I have actually is hilarious. I sold a game, one of the online games I used to play. I sold all my crap to some online currency farmer and took that money, $1,500, and bought a TV back several years ago.
Nice.
So you made real money off some fake money. I love it.
Yeah, that's what people say, but the reality is my subscription costs and everything else over the course of the time I played the game, I didn't make any money. I just got a little. I just didn't spend as much.
Great man, Green Lantern. I think it gets a bad rap. It's one of those movies where it's like it's terrible, but it's entertaining.
Oh, it's entertaining. It's all hell. There's Hot Wheels in there. He does Hot Wheels. I mean, come on.
I think Mark Strong as Sinestro was a perfect casting too.
Absolutely. Yeah, Green Lantern wasn't terrible.
Yeah. You just watch what's his face make fun of it. That's the good part about it.
Oh, and Taika Waititi was in that one too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was his friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It was
all right. I mean, I didn't hate it for sure. I liked it better than Wonder Woman 84.
Oh, Wonder Woman! Oh God! Stop bringing that thing up. That was terrible.
That was
I didn't pay anything for that. I swear.
It's funny because I enjoyed Wonder Woman 84. I guess it's because it was the first big movie that we've seen since the whole pandemic and stuff. And then when you guys reviewed it, like you Slot Jimmy and Gary B, you guys made me hate it. Like you pointed out, I was like, oh wow, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, fuck this movie.
None of that movie made any damn sense.
Well, you didn't watch Soul that day?
Soul. Oh, yeah, Soul was amazing.
My wife
Soul was a
watched,
great movie.
Instead of watching that abomination.
my wife watched Soul. I didn't watch it.
Soul's a great movie. It really is.
Has anybody during the pandemic actually rented one of those at-home movies for 3-day rental for $20?
Yes.
We did one, The Invisible Man. Yeah, it was okay, but yeah, my wife decided let's do it. Oh God, it was okay, but which one did you do?
I did Invisible Man. Whatever came out that they when they first started putting them, whatever came out, I was just like, hell yeah, $20. So Invisible Man, they were a bunch of like corny horror movies.
Yeah, they're not even good movies.
Yeah, but
What's up, Jack B?
Huh? What? Who? Huh?
Interacting with the audience. Since Eddie
I'm
doesn't
interacting
do
with
it.
the audience.
Yeah, I suck at doing that.
And he's like, oh, we have a chat?
I'm watching it. I try to say hi to people, but with everybody talking, it's hard to go. Excuse me, hi.
$20 isn't really a lot of money if you're having multiple people watch the movie, though, Gray Man. If you and your wife sit down, you already made money versus going to the theater. So
Yeah,
popcorn's cheaper.
We
What's that? ThePirateBay.org? Never heard of it.
And people don't look at you funny when you're in the back row.
we actually did go to the theater last week.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Are any of you watching Resident Alien with Alan Tudyk?
It's on my to-do list.
Is it on which channel is it on, or which
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi?
It's based on a comic book that I never read, but it's a comic. It's related to the genre.
I like it.
He's trying to get us back on topic.
I'm just trying to ask a different question. It's an okay show. It's not bad. It's not great, but you know.
Well, I liked him ever since the one
Firefly?
show, the outer space one.
Yeah, Firefly.
Firefly, yeah, that's the one. My friend got me stuck on that, and I watched all that. It's looking I can't watch the final movie where they killed him off. I can't watch that one. Other than that, I've watched the whole thing.
In the comics, he showed back up. Spoiler.
Oh, yeah, Firefly.
Maybe, sort of, kind of. Maybe.
Firefly was like the first thing I binge watched. My friend sent me the whole series on DVD.
The audience will like the show. I don't think it's a fantastic show, but I think it's definitely entertaining, and it's definitely the sheriff is funny, and there's a lot of funny characters in it. And
I'm trying to think of what show it was that he was in. It was where he was playing Bruce Wayne's cousin or something.
Oh, that was Damage Control or DC's version of it.
Yeah.
That lasted.
It was
3
bad
episodes.
show, but I thought it was at the same time it was so bad that it was funny. I thought.
Yeah, whatever, and it had what's his face for Abed from Community and a bunch of other people in it, but it had a great cast and it was such a crap show.
Exactly. But that's one of those things that sometimes it's just when you sit down and watch Mystery Science Theater 3000 and you find yourself wanting them to shut up so you can watch the really bad movie. It's just
Yeah, Dale and Tucker versus Evil is a great movie too. I mean, it's not, but it's also entertaining.
One good part about
I grew up watching like the Toxic Avenger and shit, so like my taste.
Yeah.
the old stuff, yeah.
I enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, it was great. I love the talking.
I got back in the day when Laserdisc players were going out, and I remember Full Moon Studio had a whole sale. You could buy Laserdiscs for $1 direct from the studio. And I was buying, Doll Man versus the Demonic Toys.
Oh, yeah.
All this stuff. Like,
see, my issue with all the Full Moon stuff, and they weren't bad enough to be good, or good enough to be like enjoyably bad. They were in that. They walked that fine line of trying to be too earnest.
Let's put it this way: I like those movies so much. I actually like Yoga Hosers because Yoga Hosers is an homage to Full Moon Studios.
Fair enough.
Wow, you lost.
Now watch The Hate Goes. People tell me I'm an idiot for liking that movie.
No, you're an idiot for liking Punchline. That's the only one I'll give you a shit about. Because is not an interesting character.
We'll agree to disagree.
Yes, we agree to agree that you're wrong.
She is absolute. Yeah, she's no Harley Quinn, and I can't even believe it. Yeah.
I know. Rob and I got a little discussion in my comment section. It was a good discussion, but it's just kind of...
The Batman Rogue Gallery has gotten ridiculous, and that's coming from a huge Batman fan.
Well, Tinian's expanding it a whole bunch. He claims he's got plans for a lot of these characters.
Yeah, he's got royalty plans.
Into some big thing coming up in 2021 revolving around Queen Ivy. But
there's some new Black Label too, where there's some new reptilian villain. I mean, does Batman really need another reptilian villain? He's got the Croc.
Right.
What are they doing with Batman?
You just got done. You just did your teaser for Miracle Molly, and this next issue is supposed to be the character called the Gardener or something. And then,
well, they're also redoing Scarecrow and
redoing Scarecrow. All this stuff's going on. You got Ivy's transformation being with her whole thing into Queen Ivy, and all these other clown hunters out there floating around, and Ghostmaker and whatever.
So the Gardener's trimming Ivy. Is that the idea?
I have no idea yet, but apparently it's if Harley will let her get that close. I don't know. Harley might think that's her job.
Wow.
I've never seen the
Batman collectibles with a rare joke that landed.
Yeah. Did any of you guys watch the really crappy LARPing movie with Peter Dinklage a couple years ago?
No. But I do say he's my favorite part about Game of Thrones. That's the only reason I watch it now. It's him.
Nah, that show was amazing.
I mean, I never. My wife got me to watch it. I stopped watching it. We're on season 3, I think, into season 3.
Up until the penultimate episode, it was pretty good.
Wow, this is the word of the day.
My wife looks at me during the one part I guess it must have been the end of season 3 or whatever the part. She goes, "Oh, and I remember this part. Everybody dies." I'm like, "What?" Everybody gets up like, "What the fuck? They just wiped out every Stark in the fucking movie." What the fuck?
You'll notice that's a
Spoilers,
theme
man.
This is where Eddie.
in that series.
So you get it from your wife, is what you're saying? Eddie, your ability to spoil.
Well, we tried to watch it together years ago, and I lost interest, stopped watching it, and then all of a sudden we figured, hell, I'm not working, got plenty of time on my hands.
Was there enough nudity in it or something for you?
Holy crap, there is. I didn't realize it. Every time the kids come in, the great kids come in, they're like, pause the movie.
I enjoyed it, but I think like everybody else, I think they really shit the bed on the ending of that series.
Yeah.
But
don't tell me what happened, but I'm just trying to figure out.
It's a lot better if you only watch it up through the penultimate season.
Yeah.
I'm at that point where I'm going now. The Lannisters are still in charge. I guess the dragons are going to come kick their asses. What is about the stupid shit to the north? I don't really get that. Why that kid's going north? I don't care. There's too many people. It's like a bunch of people. It looks like, okay, if you look at a map, just weird. You'd see these people walking this people, these people walking this way, and it's like the stories aren't really. I don't know.
Tell you what, Eddie, you want to watch a good HBO series?
On Greyjoy?
Huh?
If you want to watch a good HBO series, watch The Wire.
No, this is great.
Yes.
Okay, this is Greyjoy right now. Okay, this is Greyjoy the eunuch right now. This is him for the last 5 episodes. I'm still trying to figure out. They finally explained what happened with him, but I'm still going. Why do I care? Kill a poor idiot off. I couldn't keep. Sorry.
Well, did you make it up to the Red Wedding yet?
That's what he was talking about.
Yeah, I saw. That's the answer where my wife made the comment. Oh, I remember. Everybody dies. What? The Hound is probably my favorite characters. The Hound and Tyron. Those are the 2 favorites I like out of it so far. I really could kill off half the characters. I wouldn't care.
Yeah, now I feel like a complete asshole. I've never even seen one episode, nor do I care to even watch it. So
No.
What?
And Game of Thrones, I'm like, yeah, I don't care.
I mean, what's his face does like
Just like I didn't care about Breaking Bad either. Like,
What?
that
Breaking
was
Bad
another
was great, dude. Breaking Bad was great.
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
I couldn't watch something glorifying that. So
Yeah.
I couldn't
I'm going to
break
go back.
myself
I'll just go
watching
back
it.
to DJ and say, yeah, The Wire.
I don't think it really glorifies it. It just kind of watches
Wire
its
is one of the
descent into it.
And I just watched something with Cranston on Showtime called The Judge.
The
That
Judge.
was like a 1-season mini series. Excellent.
Yeah, he does. Anything he does is good usually. Even Malcolm in the Middle. I mean, come on.
Well, Breaking Bad, like I binged. Was it 4 seasons?
6.
Oh, 6 seasons. So then I binged 5 seasons, and then I got caught up in the 6th season. If I was watching it episodically, I would have been like, "This shit is super boring." So that's one of those shows. If you watched it weekly, it was so boring. But if you,
I did binge it. I did.
Hot take: Better Call Saul is better.
Oh, yeah.
Nah,
I gave up on, but I watched season 1 and I gave up.
It
But
was,
it's,
I tried that one, and I gave up
Odenkirk.
on it as well.
Yeah, Odenkirk is great.
I mean,
I'm looking forward to the
bad.
new
I'm just-
Dexter. Did you guys watch Dexter?
yeah, Lumberjack, really?
Yeah,
that-
Dexter started off strong.
Oh, you know,
It
they're
got a
doing
little
that, right?
crazy after a while, but I mean, it was the first like 3 or 4 seasons were just awesome.
Once they killed off his wife, it died. And once John Lithgow came in as the enemy,
John Lithgow was great. in
I was
it.
gonna ask, did we all see it?
her off. That was it. I mean,
Yeah, I agree. Like if you stop after the episode where he walks in on Rita, like in the tub, if you just stop, greatest show ever.
yeah.
Yes, it's fantastic.
You
After
know-
that, it gets.
You've heard
The way they ended the season, the whole series was
Horrible.
You heard to bring it back, right? There's talk.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I can't wait till they bring it back and at least fix the ending.
I don't know what the plot, but they said so far there's not a lot of the characters coming back, so I'm not sure.
That whole shit with his sister like loving him and stuff. It was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It went a little too much on that one. It went some Game of Thrones shit I don't want to watch.
There you go, Las Cruces. Yes, New Mexico.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, New Mexico. Been there. Done that.
I'll be there tomorrow.
oh yeah,
Yeah, that's where I'm heading on my little spring breakcation.
nice man, nice. I'm dying to go away.
Will's
Yeah.
probably right. You probably can't fix that ending. That ending was so messed up. I like that show so much. It was one of my favorite shows. And then, like DJ said, after that
If you pulled her
episode,
off, that was it. I mean,
I think
wanted
ending
to
a
like it
series is
more, but-
hard.
yeah.
Like, there's a couple series that really nail the ending, but a lot of series just shit the bed with it. Like,
Yeah, so I think like with Breaking Bad, they had a plan. Like this is gonna be the beginning, this is gonna be the middle, this is gonna be the end. No matter how much money you give us, we're not gonna extend it. And that's why it's like so good, even though it wasn't for me, but it's like critically acclaimed. Unanimously. But then like you have a show like Lost that started out with so much promise, and then the writers wanted to kill it, and it's like, no, here's whatever, $1 gazillion, write another season, another $1 gazillion, and it just watered down and stretched out.
I never really watched TV before Lost, and that
never
show
watched
had me talking to the TV when I was in the room by myself.
I never watched Lost. I never had a feeling to. I never cared to.
the first couple seasons of Lost are brilliant, but then
Yeah. Like I remember we watched season 1 of Lost, and we finished at like season 1. It had to be like 2:00 in the morning, and we were just like, "Yo, we need to find the 24-hour video place to go buy." Season 1. And that's one of the most beautiful things about living in New York. We were able to go to 3:00 in the morning and find Lost season 2 on DVD. Which
nice.
$5 DVD.
Nah, we found.
HBO does, yeah, you're right. HBO generally does shit the bed in the last couple seasons. Although 6 Feet Under, best ending ever.
I need to watch that. So
Well,
please,
I watched it for the first few seasons, but I think I stopped.
no, please don't spoil it.
I
enjoyed it.
No, please, no.
We're not talking. We're not spoiling it. I did enjoy 6 Feet Under, and I enjoyed most of the stuff that HBO did there for a while, Rome and all that stuff. Although John from Cincinnati left a lot to be desired, but
Yeah, that was a weird show. That was a
Oz
weird
was
show.
great. Oz
What about Deadwood? Do you guys like
Deadwood
Deadwood?
was
didn't
amazing.
see Deadwood.
Deadwood's ending sucked.
But Ian McShane, I thought, made that series.
Tell him how you feel, Slot. Tell him how you feel.
Ian
So
McShane
Heroes
was
had a
the
good
best.
first season.
Heroes,
Yeah.
Heroes was good for the first 2 seasons, maybe, and then zip. I don't know what happened to it. I couldn't do it.
I liked the last season a lot. I liked how what's his face became. I don't want spoilers on a 10-year-old show.
Yeah.
How the villain becomes the good guy. I thought that was an amazing way to end that show.
I don't remember exactly what's his face. The guy, the guy with who played Spock, right? That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
I remember becoming evil. I don't remember redeeming itself. I guess I'm gonna have to go back and watch
Zachary Quinto.
Not him.
it. Yeah.
Zachary Quinto.
You're talking about the man with the glasses.
No,
Right.
no, that was the guy who played the governor in The Office.
Zachary.
Talking about the guy that played Spock. You know how he
Okay,
was
were you Zachary Quinto? Okay,
Zachary
I thought you were
Quinto.
talking about
the dad.
man because
No,
he
he
became a
played-
good guy too.
Yes,
The one
yeah,
time-
both of them did.
Heroes, the part when it jumped the shark, from what I remember, was that one, the doctor guy, I forgot his name, with the black hair, and they got rid of him. When he was the one looking for everybody and putting all the pieces together, and then somehow his character died or went away or whatever, and I don't know what happened after that. I just kind of went, eh. I don't know what about it, I stopped.
There you go. Average Will says writer strike.
Yeah, same thing happened with Lost, where with the writer's strike. And I think who was the main character on Lost? Like he was involved in writing it. Jack Shepherd, the guy that played him.
Matthew Fox.
Oh yeah, Matthew Fox. Yeah. He was the least interesting part of that whole show.
Justified was good. I just actually rewatched Justified. A month and a half ago? I watched the.
Yeah, Justified is a lot of fun.
Yep.
I watched it from start to end. The last season got to be a little too much, but
Yeah. But I mean, like, what about Battlestar Galactica? Any y'all ever watch that one?
oh yeah,
Last season,
Which one? First iteration or second iteration?
I watched the
second
whole
series. First series is hot
No,
garbage. They did a
second
great
one
one.
I thought was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. second.
I didn't like the ending of the second series, but
No, yeah. The last season just kind of really got. Somebody took too many drugs when they were writing it. All of a sudden, they just got out there, and I was like, I was with you for 4 seasons, and now I'm just freaking lost.
Yep. I actually had bought the when DVDs were a big thing. The first Battlestar Galactica one with the embossed Cylon headpiece and all that. And you try to watch it by disc, and they don't even tell you what one to put in first on the Caesar. So I ended up putting it was totally out of order. I had to figure out what one I was watching and putting them in order. Oh, that
was a great show for it. Like that episode where they had to jump every 13 minutes or whatever.
Oh, that was cool. Yeah, I know that.
But anyway,
Is the second series on any streaming platforms?
When you say second series, I assume you really mean the third series. Battlestar Galactica 1980 would have been
Okay,
the second series.
Yes,
Just to be technically correct here.
that monstrosity with motorcycles and
Well, yeah.
Volume 2, as we say in the comic
It's on
world.
Volume 3 then. Is Volume 3 on any streaming service? Because that's what I'd like to watch again.
Stop scolding Eddie, Rob.
Hey.
Come on.
BSG's my jam from back in the day, yo. That and Buck Rogers.
Oh, Buck Rogers.
I dressed up as Twiggy one Halloween as a kid.
nice.
Twiggy.
I was Twiggy.
Twiggy.
Buck.
Aaron Gray was one of the greatest loves of my life.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. I remember seeing the movie on the big screen, double feature drive-in with Jaws 1. I was,
Yes.
I don't know how old I was, been 7, I guess.
Slot's like, not Slot. Linx's brother. Who's Aaron Gray?
Aaron Gray, for me, is the lady from Silver Spoons. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
That
Little
would-
Ricky Schroeder action.
Yeah. Is he alive still? He
Yes.
died of a drug overdose?
He just bailed out that kid that shot that up in Michigan or whatever when he had
Wisconsin.
the protest.
Oh,
Wisconsin.
Rick Schroeder freaking bailed him out.
what?
Yeah, Rick Schroeder and Cameron Kirk or Kirk Cameron.
I
Yeah.
totally
Yeah.
fucking that
Both
case
are kind
now,
of
right?
that shit.
Oh, yeah, that and the guy from 2.5 Men. All three of those three should make their own cult and
Well, and Scott Bale.
just drink the shit down.
Oh, Scott Baio.
Oh, Scott Bale. Yeah, put all 4 in a cult and let them drink their own Kool-Aid and go the fuck away.
You too, Comic Hunter. Have a good one.
You're out, Jake?
No, I was saying bye to Comic Hunter.
Comic Hunter.
No, Comic
He's
Hunter.
using the stepping stones, so he's not going to step on the grass.
Have a good one, brother.
Get off my
They
lawn.
get the fuck out. Oh, there.
Eddie just turned the sprinklers on.
Nice. That's one thing I would miss about California. We had working sprinklers. This house was supposed to have them. It doesn't. Oh,
I don't know what part of California you're in that has sprinklers anymore, buddy.
they don't? Southern California, we
You
have.
can't water your lawn. Well,
Southern California, first of all, is a desert and shouldn't have any water. I mean, yeah, okay, people do, but the reality is we have constant droughts and stuff. So
I know.
we're pay. At my house, we have no lawn. We have the front yard is all natural landscape garden, with drip system, and in the backyard's got artificial turf.
Oh, we had a big old corner house with an alley up the side of it, and I had to mow that fucking lawn. So I know it well.
Did when we moved in here, but it cost a lot of money to maintain the water bills will kill you here.
Oh,
and they actually paid us to take it out. So
yeah, I was going to say when I lived there, they offered a chunk of money per square foot or whatever if you took out your grass and put in the native something that didn't need water.
My front yard, it was like I got about $3,300 to take out the lawn and replace it with native plant garden.
Yeah, I would figure
grass is awful for the environment. It's like
it is. It's not native to this area either out here, so it just requires so much water.
I would have figured that's where you put the 9.69 key slabs was your lawn.
They're the stepstones through the garden.
Wow.
That's bad. Well, we killed that off.
Pretty soon it might have to. I mean, shit, I'm running out of space. I got to rebuild some shelving to.
Oh, that's a tragic problem there, Rob.
You need a widescreen camera that can get more of your back. Oh, the wall.
No. I'm actually talking about just in the storage, because there's I was doing math the other day. I was looking at all the boxes I have of slabs out there and where I have them stored, and I got like another 120 years plus that are out at various grading or signing things, and I'm going, oh shit, I don't have room for that many boxes right now. I need more.
Don't worry, if you got them out to CGC, they're not coming back at least until next year sometime.
Yeah, I mean,
that's actually the smallest number of them. Thanks, but
you see
there's a bunch of them at CBCS or at other, but they're all signings. So the signings are quick. Remember?
Gotcha. Yeah. CGC still with those last 3 books I did weird stuff. I did put them in for pressing. They were in for 3 months for pressing, and then they moved them. Yeah. They moved them from one to the next. Right? It's supposed to be 55 days from that point on when they go to grading. It took them 2 weeks to shove them out the door.
Oh, so you got it faster? Are you complaining?
Yeah. No, I wasn't. I didn't care. I just thought it was weird. I don't know how I beat who was complaining? I just said it was weird.
Sounded like you were complaining.
No, I just said it was.
They returned it to me faster than the lead time.
You probably called them too. Hey, I got this back, and it wasn't supposed to be here yet.
I want you to come pick them up and hold them for another couple of months.
Makes me wonder. The grading on the 7.5 makes me wonder. I'm thinking they just shoved it in, gave it a grade, and sent it out the door. So,
or more likely, there's something a little odd in there that you missed, and
yeah. I mean, I wasn't complaining. It was just weird. I did not expect them back for 3 more months, so I don't care.
I mean, look, I'm victim of it. I sent a book in from a dynamic forces book. I sent in to get it was signed to have graded, authenticated and graded, not obviously to CGC, but it came back and it came back a 7.5, and I was like, what the hell? And I took a look at it and I realized that there was a little hole in the back of the cover that I completely missed.
Oh, no.
And, who would have thought that it would come from dynamic forces that way? Their books are usually pretty damn good because
I've looked at the book. I agree with them now that I look at it closer, but I was just talking about the timing part. I was just surprised. I expected back in about 3 months. I didn't expect it back 2 weeks after it gets into grading because I've watched it go through grading. It takes 3 months usually. I don't care. I wasn't complaining. I just thought it was amazing.
Well, they're moving into a bigger space too. I heard they're adding about 20,000 square feet. I saw.
Yeah, they've been.
Yeah, it's not even. But yeah, well, funny thing is, this will be this week's topic on Sidekicks Talking Comics. We'll be discussing CGC's timelines, what they're doing wrong, and what they could do better potentially, in our opinion.
I noticed how his voice changed when he was doing the plug as well. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's got
okay. And I still I can't tell
would you like me to do better, Nick?
Or if YouTube
Stay
is just
tuned this week when the Sidekicks talk about CGC, lead times, and other things.
Whatever you guys are talking about thrilling, let's talk about me for a minute.
All right, in a world where Taylor Winder matters.
There you go. So, guys, if you're watching DJ channel, I had some weird shit going on with my subscriber count. It's even weirder today. I went from like 590 up to like 620 last night, and then from 620 down to 600, and now this morning it went back up to 620, and now I'm at 635 when no one's been watching me and I'm getting no notifications of any ads. I think YouTube's just messing with my head.
I told you they were unsubbing so they could resub.
Yeah, that's not it. I
don't know what YouTube does, but me and Gary B talk about it all the time. Like last night when I did that sub push for Gary B to get him the 18 subs, needed to 400. He went to 405. legitimately 10 minutes after DJ's live was over, Gary B messages me. He goes, "Thanks for the push, buddy, but I'm back down to 393." And
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
what happened to me yesterday too. And then today I was at like 620 all day, and now now I just got 15 more, which I know I didn't. I guarantee did not happen from this lovely show we're doing right here.
We was saying that last week, Jason. We both lost a few in one day. We don't know what happened. I've been creeping up. I creeped to 270. I'm not going to. I doubt we'll ever hit over 300 at this rate.
This will be. Watch out! If Eddie passes me, I'll be sad.
What are you at, Rob? What are you at?
Rob's like, "I don't care about my count. It doesn't matter about the size of it. Unless Eddie's is bigger than mine, then I absolutely care."
Yeah, right.
He just needs a bigger microscope. Okay, come on.
I don't know. It's like 315 or
What did I
something.
just hear?
What?
Hey, where'd Taylor go?
I don't know.
Hiding from you.
He went to go check on his subscriber count.
Yeah, no, I said my camera didn't get dumped. So there you go. Am I wearing a hat, Collie style? Like, yeah, no, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, why bother?
Yeah, that's so weird, Gary. I got him showing up at 407, which was what it looked like yesterday.
Yeah, then he went back up again today, but like legitimately, like 10 minutes later, he's like, "Dude, I don't know what's up." You
Oh, good. So Gary and I are having the same problems. That makes me feel better.
Yeah, and you're at. I just checked UT. You're at 619.
And that on my end, it's saying 635. So who knows?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is weird.
Mine like
I don't know,
creeps
it's
up
all-
1 or 2 every week. My
Well,
creeps
the
up
problem
2
is that you go DJ's in the East Coast. That's different. He's an hour ahead.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So in other words, you got some other unsubs coming your
Oh, a
way.
little flip flop.
Oh, Eddie found a new toy.
Oh, Jesus. All right. On that note, guys, I am going to get out of here. I got to work super early.
Give him a hard time. Watching you guys move around is fun.
You got,
Good
yeah.
night, Taylor.
You got Taylor? Have fun.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Go
Thank you, guys. Hey, it's good.
Go sell your
Thanks. Congrats, DJ. Thanks. It was good seeing you, Nick. Good seeing you. Somebody
Hey,
else.
maybe I'll see you Monday Mania tomorrow.
I'll be in there jumping in if I can get my day job stuff sorted. I might have to take the day off on that one. We'll see. So
Next, next Sunday, this is on Taylor's channel, so you guys can bug him. I went up 2 people. Woohoo! Hit from DJ's thing.
I'm gonna be pretty pissed off. So I ordered 2 books from that Spider-Man booth, and if I don't Taylor box, I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing. I want to order. When do they? Are they already live? His boxes.
I think they're live because it's advertised on the website.
Okay, so I guess I'll order some Monday then.
Yeah.
What, 17 or what? Or 18?
No, just the
No, the 2.0,
2.1 or whatever they are.
the regular mystery box. He wants the Taylor art.
Oh, there's Taylor art in it?
No,
where
the
have
box.
you been,
The box
Eddie?
is Taylor's art.
Oh, I don't watch that Spider-Man booth on purpose, so I don't buy things, okay?
Well,
Everyone's,
you know, hey,
everyone's getting
I
me so
can't-
much shit that I'm buying things when I'm out of work.
Eddie,
So stop buying things.
I'm going to give you a rare compliment here. That makes sense.
Because Taylor gave me so much shit because I bought something. You know, I wanted to buy DJ's box. I wanted to buy, Jason's box, and I wanted to buy his box. The 3 last boxes I was going to buy because I sold my box. I had that money stashed away. We have enough money to pay bills. I'm not worried about that. I'll find a job if I have to go work at fucking Walmart. I don't care. I'm not pushing that off for a while. Yes, I'm sorry. That's my last resort is finding a job in town. Because in town, the best I will make is $10 to $11 an hour. This town,
James, I'm sure it makes the show better.
well, yes, of course it does. But I'm so baked. God.
So it's,
I'm so baked.
I'm just saying,
it's so baked he thought he was watching the Grammys.
Oh God, my wife. Well, I'm hoping she's asleep so I can change the channel and watch something else.
I'm hoping she's asleep.
She has to work at 2:30 in the morning. She wakes up at 2:30 every morning to go to work, and they're going to 12-hour shifts soon, so it's going to be really stuck for her. 2-hour drive a day with 12 hours of work.
Yeah, and you better be nice to that woman, Eddie.
Yeah, I try.
He's got to be a kept man.
She works 12 hours a day, drives 2 hours each way to work.
Oh no, 1 hour each way.
Oh.
Actually, what she's going to be doing is she's going to spend the nights down at her son's house down there, so it won't be that bad. But no, I mean,
She's
I've been
come
trying
home
not
and be
to. I
counting.
don't watch that Spider-Man booth just because I'm not that big of a fan of most of the stuff, anything they're putting out anymore. And I might get it if you're telling me his artwork's on the boxes. Okay, maybe I will. But every time I see
Posted it in that chat, Eddie, that we're in the VIP lounge.
Yeah.
He posted the pictures of the box in there.
Oh, see, I had to turn off notifications for the VIP lounge because it made my phone buzz so often. It was like I couldn't even sleep. So I kind of turned off notifications on a lot of that stuff because I don't have time to sit there and read it all the time.
Oh, I'm just waiting on a couple of those little mystery boxes just because I need those outer boxes that they come in to finish putting it. Well, yeah, I'm finishing up my mystery boxes that I'm doing. That each one I need 2 of them for each mystery box.
Really?
And there's 26 raw books plus the slab.
Now, how are you shipping those? Medium.
They're not in a medium size priority mailer. That's for sure. I had to buy boxes that are the right size.
Nice.
That are like whatever they're 4 by 12 by 16 or something, and they'll cost me a little bit more to ship. Fortunately, not too much more. But so
when's yours going on?
Well, assuming I get the last couple boxes I need to finish putting together the mystery boxes, I'd like to kick them off next weekend.
Nice. What's your price point on it?
And I'm looking because of the cost I had to get for the boxes and the increased box and shipping. It's probably going to be $290. Or sorry, $190.
I know that pushed me out. I'm going. Yeah. Oh, okay. I can be in a 190 to $290.
Yeah, $190, 26 books plus the slab. With the exception of the slab, every book is prior to year 2000. So it's the you can take it drinking mystery box because they're all 21 years or older. So everybody always said there's guaranteed to be no venom in any box, and no.
Is it really even a mystery box though? Then
there's no TSMB recycles other than the boxes themselves. The slabs. Yeah, the slabs will all be. Well, that's not.
I actually bought this. Can you believe that?
I need a good copy of that still. Mine got.
I got 3 or 4 in the garage.
I ordered one up and it got crushed. Damn.
So they'll have either a 9.8 CGC or a 9.9 PGX slab. Oh, the only PGX slabs in there will be 9.9s. Nothing less than a 9.9.
Oh, that's cool.
And then there'll be a grand prize, which is a Captain Marvel, issue 50, the first appearance of Dr. Minerva, in a 9.8 white pages.
Ooh.
So that's a 1960s book or early 70s book, I think it is.
Definitely, yeah. I'm definitely
9.8 white pages. So that'll be the GP. So
do you have any 10s in that collection?
Yes. Not CGC 10s. Not CGC 10s. They're PGX 10s.
I think I actually do have one CGC 9.9, the lenticular cover.
Yeah, lenticulars are pretty easy. Most of my lenticulars that are slabbed are either 9.9s or 10s. Some of the cardstock ones are pretty easy too, but most of the 10s are really small print runs. So like I've gotten some of the stuff I got directly from J. Scott Campbell, where the stuff is like, 1,200 or some of the print runs I got even from Unknown, where it's like 600 books in the run. They're so small that they're handled differently, and with a press and everything, they end up coming out really, really good consistently. So.
Yeah, I got a few things hopefully selling this week. A flash slab and another Spider-Man slab to a few guys, and hopefully they'll go out, and I should have enough money for, I think, yours. Then you'll be the 3rd box. I'm going to be getting boxes every once in a while, and people are going to be mad at me about it, but I'm not losing money. Unemployment's going to keep us afloat until I find something, and but I can't see myself. Make no sense to anybody else, but I can't see myself taking a $10 an hour job when unemployment pays me $17. If I can find something I can do, if I can find something to do where I want to go do it, I can't. My feet I can't walk for 8 hours at Walmart. My friend works at Walmart. Great guy, great job. I can't stand on my feet for 10 hours a day. I can't anymore. I'd be fired within a week or two because my feet just don't work that way anymore.
Hey, so you just hoard all of the 3-packs with the High Republic, press them out, get 9/8, and that's how you do it.
Dude, you had to press those. The ones I got were totally. I only got out of I think there were 6 available within a 100-mile radius of me, and I hit every single store. The only ones I got were mine. 2 left. The other 4 got taken by the people the day they came out. So it's a nice book. But
so here you go, Nick. I have 5 10s and 20 9.9s right now in the collection.
Wow.
But the thing is, all of those are PGX. And before people start saying, well, because PGX overgrades shit, let's be clear that PGX has a different grading scale system than CGC and CBCS. PGX starts with a comic at a 10, and then they take away and work their way down. PGX interview recently with their lead graders stated they start at a 9.8. And it has to actually be so good of a quality that they bump it up to get to a 9.9 or a 10. So when you start and have to get even better than perfect, or you start at top and you work your way down, it's easier to get a 10 or a 9.9 because of the way they start on their grading scale.
I guess it kind of makes sense to do it that way too, right? I mean, they've gotten a bad rap from that one big scandal that I guess they never really recovered from, right?
What was the big scandal?
There was somebody claimed that they had sent in a first print Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and what they got back was a second or some other printing or whatnot. In the video, the book never stays in frame 100% of the time. So there's whether or not the book gets swapped out and somebody tries to badge them, whatever else, it's hard to say. The fact of the matter is that's out there. The CGC forums there have been a long breeding ground of a lot of hate for anybody other than CGC. PGX, though, hasn't done a lot to help themselves either. They've also had for a while back, there was another issue with them where supposedly somebody was grading stuff that they were then selling. Yeah. And so there was some artificial grading stuff. They fired all those people, and they brought on new people. But, every step forward they take, they do something backwards. I mean, I wrote them hard last year. I sent a lot of books through PGX because, quite frankly, they're cheap and they're fast. And if you're doing stuff for your own PC, I'm sorry, but $13 to slab a book is not bad, and 30-day turnaround time.
Yeah.
And every book you send in, you can do. It's free to pre-screen for press, so they'll pre-screen it, and if it needs a pressing, then they'll press and charge you. But if it doesn't, they won't, and it doesn't cost you anything more. So you send every book in that way, and 30 days was the turnaround time, including pressing.
Yeah, if you guys have not watched that video, Rob has out superb information about all 3 of those grading companies.
Yeah, I watched.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah, it's an old video at this point, but the data is still good. I know that PGX just changed their labels. I found out their label that they've changed is just a cosmetic change on the backside, because they've shifted their web address down to make room for the grader's notes. You can have grader's notes printed right on the backside of the label. And when they were testing that out, I have several that are like that. The URL was kind of in the way. Supposedly they have a new slab that's coming out soon. I've kind of suspended my use of them for right now until their new slabs come out, because I do not like the machining, their tooling that makes their slabs leaves some really bad abrasions along the side of it. The slab is already kind of, it's not my favorite slab by any stretch of the imagination, but at least the book inside is vacuum sealed. And for a lot of the stuff I was sending in, I'm sending it in there just to preserve it. It's going to be preserved in that situation. So,
hey guys, on that note, it was great hanging out. I gotta break out and get ready for vacation tomorrow. Great hanging out and chat with you guys. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Yep. Have a good night, guys.
Everybody up. Their names are on the thing. Everyone knows stuff. Everybody. Okay, guys. Thanks, CJ. Thanks for being.
Hey, Linx. I'm gonna IG you something. I need a favor from you.
Gotcha.
Appreciate it, guys. Talk to you.
Have fun, guys. Call in.
Take care. Have a good night.
Thanks, CJ. Thanks, Rob. Have fun. We out. Later up.